I was writing or trying to write novels pretty much almost before I was writing nonfiction. I started writing novels when I was 18 or 19 and still at Soul Magazine. And I poured a lot of time and energy into a bunch of novels that didn't go anywhere, that did not sell, and it took me until 2009 to finally figure out how to do it. Um, the thing about writing a novel for a lot of people, a lot of people who purport to teach you how to write novels, they will tell you that you need to have an outline for the book and know where you're going from chapter to chapter. And that was one of the things that I think was a real sticking point for me for most of my creative life, because I just couldn't, I couldn't do that. And I read Stephen King's book on writing somewhere in the early aughts. And King's thing was you start out with interesting characters, and maybe you have one or two plot points, but you don't have the rest of it figured out. And you put your interesting characters, your relatable, vulnerable characters into the absolute worst place or last place they want to be, and then you watch what happens. And that was sort of like a light bulb moment for me. That really kind of helped me, because these other schemes of outlining each chapter on an index card and then, making a list of the things that are going to happen. That was actually inhibiting me. But when I started just sort of letting it flow, I write the story to see what's going to happen in a lot of ways. I want to know what's going to happen. And that sort of opened doors for me. I wish I'd read his book when I was 19 or 8 or 20. I would have a lot more novels to my credit. But reading that really just sort of opened doors for me to kind of figure out how I needed to function as a novelist.